Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge pendant called the Citadel. This is the 136380. So this is another example of Hubbardton Forge using basically beautiful modern sculpture that emits light, and it's a great fixture. And you'll notice there's a lot of Hubbardton Forge fixtures that are in that kind of family. This one is 29.4 inches tall, and that's going to be the body of the fixture itself. So that's not really including these adjustable rods, but we'll get into that in just a second. So we're going to talk about the body of the fixture. It's a pretty good size. So 29.4 inches high, 37.5 inches wide, 25.5 inches in depth. So this is, like I said, pretty good sized piece of sculpture. The good thing about this is you really want to make sure you have the ceiling height to accommodate this, because this is going to be starting off at a 33-inch fixed from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture and kind of goes on from there. There's a chance that I can do this shorter as a custom. I know I can do it longer as a custom. If you guys need this to be shorter than the short or longer than the long, just contact me and I can kind of walk you through those things. This is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees in one direction only. One of these can't be longer than the other one of these, and there's two of them coming down from a canopy down on the ceiling. The canopy is 5 inches by 15.8. Great way for you to see all these little parts. If you're on the page for this on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the right-hand side of the page under the pull-down menu where it says Choose Your Finish, Choose Your Glass. Scroll down, you're going to see a link down there. It's going to say, click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So click on that for me. You're going to be able to see a couple pages. They're the same pages that are going to be in the box, the installations, instructions. What they do show you is the canopy, how it goes onto your 4-inch junction box on the ceiling. It's going to show you how these stems work, and we'll go into detail about these in a second, like I said. But it shows you tons of information. It has a full parts list, lots of info for you, so make sure you check that out. You can have it open while you watch this video so you can kind of bounce back and forth, which is pretty cool. So now let's get into the adjustable ranges. If you guys are familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they have a patent on this whole telescoping rod idea in the lighting industry. There's a little hex nut, you can barely see it right here. This is called the clutch, this little part. This has a friction sleeve, a little plastic friction sleeve inside. What happens is you're going to get a tool. I don't know if I have one hiding here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is one. Okay, so you're going to get a tool like this. It's a little tiny hex wrench that's going to go into that little hex nut. And when you get this to where you want it to be, you're going to tighten that, and it's going to lock this into position so it can't go up and down. But during your installation, you're going to be able to raise and lower this, make sure you don't cut your wires till you're all done, and get it to where you want it to be. The overall height, now we're talking about from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself, encompasses the whole thing. So overall means from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. So the short, like I said, is 33 inches fixed. The standard is 39 to 43.8. Long is 46.5 to 50.9. So, like I said, get it to where you want it to be, then you lock it into place. Leave a little extra wire if you can up in the ceiling, if you can put it into your junction box, into your J box. That way you can always bring it down a little more in the future if you guys move or if you just want it lower. So moving on from there, why don't we talk about what this is going to be using for sockets. These are going to be using 4 of these porcelain candelabra sockets. It's the type B bulb, so it's the smaller bulb. You know, these are the bigger A19s that we're all used to. These are the chandeliers, and they come in different shapes. They come in, this is a torpedo. If you wanted to, you could also do, well, here's another one. This, I can't remember what exactly the number is on this, but you can see it has the same base on there. See that? So this would work great too. There are flame tips, there's all kinds of stuff. But you're going to be putting this into a glass cylinder, so it has to make sure that, you know, this is going to be able to get in there, and most of the type Bs are without a problem. So up to 60 watt max for incandescent, and that's because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. This is an LED, these are the phosphorus LEDs. I don't know if you can tell, this has kind of got a little orange stripes inside, and those are phosphorus things that the electricity goes up into those and they glow. They're basically filaments made out of phosphorus. Very cool. So anyway, as far as LEDs go, your only limit is getting a bulb that will fit into the glass, because they're not going to be drawing a lot of current. These are only going to be drawing like 1, 2, 3, 4 watts. They're dimmable. It's a dimmable fixture. Make sure you put it on a dimmer, and you're good to go there. So as far as glass goes, you're going to have 2 different types of glass that you can use this. Clear, and remember, clear means you're going to be able to see the bulb, so put in a bulb you like. or frosted, which is a sandblasted glass. So it still lets light through, but you can't see the bulb. It's an opaque. It also, they're called shades for a reason. They shade your eyes from the glare of a bulb, especially if you have a clear bulb like this. You can always put in a frosted bulb too, don't forget. So you're good to go there too. So now let's talk about finishes. So if you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, scroll over to the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs. There's a finishes help guide. Click on that for me. There's a video on the top of that. That's me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they look on different types of forging, especially the translucent finishes. So scroll down a little bit and you're going to see a chart. It has 10 finishes on it. Those are the finishes you can get on this fixture. You're going to notice that some of them are opaque, some of them are listed as translucent. You'll notice that some of them have the letter A on them, some of the letter have the letter B on them, and that is going to be talked about in the video up above. So make sure you watch the video, come back down and use that chart, learn more about their finishes and how they look on different fixtures. This fixture, because of the way it's made, is going to be more in line with the pictures with the B on them for boy, more uniform, not a lot of modeling. And then you're good to go there. When you're done, go back to that chart and you can click on any of those pictures of those finishes and you'll see a bigger picture pop up with samples of whatever finish you guys just clicked on. Okay, good to go there. So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No other dealer does that. Some big items, especially things on big pallets, do not come back. We're always going to tell you about that on our website, so just keep an eye out for that kind of thing. We also offer a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge normal lead time is about 3 to 4 weeks out the door on pretty much everything, except custom stuff, which is even longer. But anyway, 3 to 4 weeks is normal. We can cut that time in half. It's very inexpensive. The best way to look into that is just to drop me a quick email. An email address is sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We spell out the word Vermont. Just tell me kind of what you're looking for. It's per line item. So if you have multiples of something, so let's say you had this and then you had like 4 sconces that were the same, and that would only be 2 line items. So it's very inexpensive. On top of that, we have an amazing showroom here in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. So you can see on our website, again, on the left-hand side of your screen in the red tabs is a What's on Display page. Click on that. It's going to show you everything that's here before you guys come up. We also have a clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. Amazing deal. You have to come here to use it. So just remember that too. It's just another incentive to come visit us. Those are showroom samples, discontinued things, and returns. So I think I covered pretty much everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and we hope to see you. Take care. Bye-bye.